Trade intuition, flipping charts, mad precision. We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money, profits rain like monsoon. Bull or bear, we adapt, typhoon. While it's packed, no room, full bloom. Path to riches, straight shot, no detour too soon. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it. Trade intuition, candlestick intuition. Charts wilder than Wild West ambition. We got the drive, mad clicks, no permission. Ready for the moon, orbit's our mission. Let's make this money, stacking sats, no fiat. Eyes on the prize, mad gains, where's the hack? Diamond hands, no flinch, iron combat. Full speed to the peak, no fallback. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it.
Three, two, one, let's go. I'm in the charts all day. My goal is to make you money. I provide the information required to know exactly when to enter. I don't give this blanket statement, buy the breakout, buy the retest. Join me every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to understand the who, what, where, when, and especially the why when it comes to trading. This is why the coin's dumping. Every 7 days, it's releasing tokens. All right, checking the mic. The mic looks good. Yesterday we had an issue with that. And 3, 2, 1, bingo and a bango. Bingo and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It is always time, you guessed it, to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we gather to, 1, talk about crypto, 2, to basically see what our strategy is going to be, if we need to alter it in any way, depending on the information that we have now, because again, every minute, every hour, we're getting more and more data, and we just come and we hang out. We talk about coins, for thought process. In my opinion, that is the most important part about trading, is the thought process. Do you have a plan? What is your entry? What is your exits? You know, what's the strategy behind this? Is this long-term, mid-term? Are you just doing this like a quick trade, hopefully a day or two, or maybe even a few hours, a scalp trade? So just kind of give you a heads up, guys. That's what we do here every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, making sure that the mic is good. All right, let's get into it. And we do have Fefe or Fefe. We do have Fefe queued up as well. So I do see Fefe 1 million market cap in the chat, so I do appreciate you, man. Oh, and just to let you know, that Crypto G guy, I did watch him. I like him. I'm not gonna lie, I do like him. Normally, people that have coins that they're giving out that are very low market cap, it's usually because they've already bought in and everything. But just hearing him and just kind of seeing how he interacts, dude looks like a good dude. Like, I'm letting you know right now. But yeah, I believe I subscribed to him. If I didn't, I still have him up here. I will definitely do that. All right, moving on. Let's go ahead and look at the bubbles. What are the bubbles doing? Well, the bubbles are just updating. We do have green barely. This is on the hourly time frame. not doing much. We have some negative, some green. If there was any positives from yesterday, I'm pretty sure they came down. And right now it's just really, really tough to trade. And in my opinion, this is the best time to study. Invest in yourself before you invest in the market. Hands down. Like, watch videos. If not my videos, anybody's videos, but hopefully they're a good mentor. Now, one thing that I find very funny, of course, right now I'm watching videos all day long. If it's for crypto and I had the day off, today, man, it's so, I don't even know what the weather is outside, maybe like 65, really nice, cool. It's dark, it's breezy. It's been raining off and on all day, a lot of, a lot of light rain as well. And it's just a really cool, lazy day today. And if I, wasn't in crypto and I had to work, and of course today was my day off, today would be a great day just to watch videos, have the door open or the window open, get that breeze coming in, and just watch videos all day long, of course, with the notepad, taking down notes. But for me, since I am in crypto, I'm still watching videos. I was watching videos since 7 this morning. I woke up pretty early, started at 7 this morning, taking my notes, doing my screenshots, adding to it. And for the group, I'm hoping to get this done by tomorrow. For the group, I'm working on like a small little PDF it's pretty straight to the point, making it super simple on some of the things that I talk about, but I don't really give like the words for it. Once again, I'm like Mr. Miyagi. I just basically say, paint the fence, wax on, wax off type stuff, and you end up learning how to trade. But what I'm doing right now, I've been working on it this morning as well, where I'm doing this PDF where it shows you like the stuff that I'm actually talking about without referring to the names. Because some people, they want to get very specific. And so if you hear somebody else talking about fair value gaps or major swing lows or swing highs or what have you, it's the exact same thing. Supply zone, resistance zone, liquidity grabs, like all these, they're the same concept. And for me, I just make it super simple. Here's our zone. Be careful. If it breaks above that, well, then now it's our support zone. So just let you know, that's what I'm working on. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have it done. I've been working on it all day today. And I try to make it as simple as possible. And of course, include some of the words. All right, moving on. We have HNT moving 1.4%. FTM. It's just boring, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's just boring. Oh my gosh. That's on the hourly. Now on the daily, watch out. QNT 15%. If I was looking to short anything, it would be QNT and BTT. So if y'all want, put that in the chat for us to look at. And I tell you what, right now, like regular spot trades are really, really boring. Normally I don't talk about futures. At least I try not to, because I know everybody here who's watching this channel is more either on the newer side of crypto or just trying to sharpen their skills. But like, if you know how to trade, you can also trade leverage and low leverage 2x. Don't get crazy though, because if you start getting crazy, I did. I put up my account pretty big, and one thing here, I tell you all my wins, my losses, just everything. Because here I don't have anything to sell you. Other mentors or groups or YouTubers, they'll be very careful with what they say because they're trying to sell you something. Not me. Now, do I have a group? Yes, of course, but it's not a sell. If you want to join, great, it's there for you. If you don't, watch this every day. Watch this every day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go over all the stuff that I teach. All right. With that being said, I'll probably be something else, but let's go ahead and let's check out Fefe really quick. So it's starting to come up. Yes, I think when we first saw it, it was somewhere around here. Let's go ahead and mark for today, just so we can kind of keep track of this. Right now, would I buy it? No, I would wait till come over here, but so today is right here. And let's go ahead and put the dates. So today is, make this nice and big. Today is, what day is this? September 8th. September 8th. Okay. And we'll put it in the middle. There we go. So September 8th. And let's just move this one. So right now, this is where the price is at. I would definitely wait till it breaks this level, 0.006071, before thinking about entering this one. This one could be a rug. You know, nobody knows, but we'll see. All right, moving on. Let's go to Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Hey, we got Grant in the house. What's up, Grant? Appreciate you, man, being here. Let's see here. Who else is in here, guys? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know who's here. Appreciate you guys very much. Oh, this was just something I was messing with. Get out of here. Get out of here. So let's look, and by now, hopefully y'all guys know what I like doing. I like looking at this, kind of just hiding everything, not deleting it. Well, I delete a bunch of my stuff already, but just hiding it, make it into folders. And the way you make it into a folder is you click on one of them, and you go to the object tree first. You click on one, you click on the very last one, then you go to the folder. It actually puts it inside the folder. Then you can collapse it. You can rename it by right-clicking, rename. And then right now I have it hidden. So that's it. Okay, moving on. So what I like doing is I like looking at this from a fresh standpoint. And I do this with my charts regularly. You know, maybe a couple times a week, at least once a week. And what I like doing is I just like zooming out. That way I don't have a bias. And it's really easy to create a bias, because if you're like, oh, it's going to go down, it's going to go down, it's going to go down. And then even though it's going up, you still have that bias. Oh, it's going to go down, it's going to go down, it's going to go. But if you kind of wipe the plate clean, look at it, back up, just look at it, we can maybe see something different that we didn't see before. Now, of course, we still have, I mean, we have this level. So between 52 and 50, I like doing the candle body closes for this part. Now, I did mention in the group earlier, we've been doing a lot of thought videos, really nice charts in the group. And here, I'm going to start doing wicks as well. Now, of course, I'm always looking at the wicks, but I'm going to start including that as well. And you're going to see that more so on YouTube as well. All right. So we do have this area between 50, 52. And then we also have this area, which I really do like. Let's see here. Can we go? I don't want to go this low because there's not a lot of touches. So I like it where there's a lot of touches. So same thing between 44 and 41. This is the area right here. Video quality is just 480. Increase it at least to 720. I cannot read. That's what I was thinking right here. So let me show you what I have. I have everything's great. Well, let me just show it like this. I have everything's great. The connection is great, but I did notice that as I was playing some of the music, it was kind of like going slow. But here, I mean, the connection's great. I'm not sure. Maybe you have to come over here to your settings. What if I quality? Do I have to change it on my end? I've never done that before. The viewers, okay. So let me know if that helped. I never messed with that before. Oh. Yeah, so Ian was getting 1080p. And I think this setting is just for me to see it. Change it in your settings. Yeah, you have to change it on your settings. So for your settings, you know, you come over here. You're going to see all this get crazy. You come over here to settings, and then you do this. So hopefully that works. Okay. All right, good stuff. Well, thank you for letting me know too. But yeah, so yeah, I've never had to do that. Normally it goes on your end and you just change the settings that way. All right, moving on. So here we do have one range between 50, 52. And here, this is an area that it tapped really quick and came up. Now our next area of support is between 41 and 44. And I really do think we're going to come down here. I really do. Here. So we have a lot of areas of interest. Like all this right here is liquidity. And we've been talking about more about liquidity in the group and also here on YouTube. But whenever we have price action just shoot up, it leaves this big old area that the market makers are very highly interested into bringing the price down to this area so they can collect on their money. Now, when the price action goes up and down, up and down, up, this is good because there's no liquidity really to grab here. Now, if this didn't come down and take up this liquidity, then let's just say the price action, did not do this. And let's say the price action came down, up, down, up, down, up, and kept on doing this number. All this is liquidity where the market makers are going to more than likely bring the price back down here. Now, granted, they did that by doing this move. This move took this liquidity. Now, of course, it ran up. And so this would have been better doing this. You know, doing this number, coming down here, doing this, start coming up. This would have been better, this type of movement. So you're creating little bits of liquidity here and there, and then this gets taken up by this. But if you just shoot it up to where, like this right here, nothing but liquidity. That is not, the market makers have not brought the price down to. Now here was liquidity, all this. And then this ate up this part ate up this part ate up this part ate up the rest of it. So this is no longer because of what the market makers did. Now, looking at where we're at right now, we have a lot of liquidity going up. So here we had this dump. So the same thing goes for the opposite direction. We had all this liquidity that was being built up. So it's just a nice drop down. Market makers, they took all this liquidity, all this, and then right here left a little bit, then dumped city again. Because now you're thinking, oh, it's going to go up. But if we're looking at this, and of course, lower time frames is what you want to do, and you see this, well, let's do it like this. And you see this area right here. This is our low. Now, because we have our low here, if the price action closes underneath it, then this is okay. You know, more than likely we're going to come down. And we have this area right here to where we might have gotten support. Let's do another area. So let's go from here to here. So this was an area that we might have bounced off from, and then we might have traded in this range for a little bit, but broke through this level, continue coming down, creating all this liquidity, all this area that the market makers will more than likely bring the price up to. Came down really hard and fast, took up this area of liquidity, came up, came back down, ate up. So this is very important to just kind of see all this right here, this big old wick. Whenever you have big moves, it creates an imbalance in the market. So the market makers want to eat all this up. And they did. They ate it all up to about here. Then they created this liquidity right here. There's no ups and downs, slowly going up, then taking some of it out. There's none of that. All it did was nice shot up. Nice. Then it came down again. And now it's forming all this liquidity. So we're seeing the same thing over and over and over again. Now, this recent area did come into this liquidity grab area. Not only that, but if we look at this, let's go ahead and take this off. Let's see here. Okay, so this was the reversal. Let's go 4 hour. I just want to see something. Okay. So on the 4 hour time frame, we do have to where it came down and then reversed. This area right here is our demand zone. This is our demand zone, or you can say support zone, not support, demand zone or area of support. but not a, oh, I'm thinking supply, but demand. This is demand. So let's go ahead and, oh, I don't have it saved on this one. So this is our demand zone. So we'll just do like this, and then we'll change it up, and then we'll save it. And then let's go over here, go to style, go to background, change this up. How about there? Go to text, and let's put this one as demand zone. Okay. And for the text, I'm gonna put it as 16 because we're gonna do that somewhere else. Dylan, what's going on, Dylan? Doing good, man. Doing real good. So now I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to save as space. There we go. Okay. So this is our demand zone. Now you can see on this demand zone, price did come back down, touch it, and then now possibly going up. Let's see here. Do I see anything? I don't see anything. We had our low here, which is our break of structure. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's click it here. So this was our break of structure. To have this. So this was our break of structure. Whenever you break the structure, now you create another area of, this would be the supply zone. And it's up here, but right now we're not gonna worry about it. Right now we're worrying about this area down here. Is this going to bounce, or is this going to possibly continue coming down? Right now, we are at this level, and this one is our low. So this is our major low currently due to the break of structure. So I don't like using all these big words. How about just a low? I really don't like using these big words. Let's just do low. And then let's go ahead and copy. And then let's go ahead and save. Okay, there we go. French Toaster's in the house. What's up, French Toaster? All right, so we do have a low here. We also have another low right here. So this is another area that we might be looking out for, low. Okay. Right now, we do have this where it came up here and it's starting to come down. So this area is an area of interest. Like, we need to see if it's indeed going to break this area or not. Let's go into this color. Right now, it's not looking strong. We had, you know, we had this low that it broke. We had, well, we won't count that one, but we had this low that it broke. We had this low that it broke. We had this low that it broke. Now we had this low that it broke. And now we have this low. Is it going to continue breaking the lows, or is it now finally time for it to come up? There's a lot of people right now, they're going long. There's a lot of people right now, they're going long because this wick came into our demand zone. It doesn't have to take it up all, just to get into some of it. Now, granted, you know, here would be a nice area that would have been nice to enter right around here, or even the lower part. Now, some traders, what they like to do is they like to, not that one, but they actually like to put their entry just above the demand zone, have their stop loss underneath the demand zone. But for me personally, I would do it just a little bit more underneath the liquidity grab possible area. And then of course for my target, which this will take a long time because it's Bitcoin, about, you know, almost a 2-to-1 ratio. You know, we got 20% for, and I'll probably do it right here. Yeah, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So it'd be underneath or right around here. And of course, you know, my stop loss down here. Now me personally, if I was doing this trade personally, I would literally have a tight stop loss around here, which is 51.952. And if I get stopped out and it comes down further and it starts coming up, well, then I would just re-enter here. Because for me personally, this is a much better entry than having such a huge stop loss. So that's what I would do. Oh, now, since it's already here, like I literally would have to wait. Now, granted, this could come up, then come back down, then come up here and come down. This one, man, Bitcoin's been looking bad for a long time, but now, due to it grabbing some of this liquidity in this demand zone, or coming down to the demand zone, we could possibly start seeing it coming up and taking all this liquidity. Now, for me, I'm not bullish on Bitcoin for the long run. Let's go ahead and just hide this part. Until, and we've mentioned this before, until it creates a higher high. We have a high, lower high. So this is the macro, the larger scale. We have a high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. So in order for me to become bullish on the market in general, like we would literally need to see something like this more than likely, and then now creating a higher high and a higher low. This is what we need. We need the trend to change. And of course, by this happening, it's going to be taking up all this area of liquidity, all this area of, fair value gaps, liquidity, all that fun stuff, whatever you want to call it. It's all, to me, it's all the same. It's an area of interest. And then once we start creating a higher high, now we're good. Any coins, guys, any coins. Like I said, normally the first 10 minutes, I've actually talked about this a long time. I'm just stalling. Literally, I'm stalling. I'm stalling for your coins. Send me your coins. What do you want to see? Let me know, and then we will go from there. While y'all are doing that, I might show you a coin or two. Just random coin, just to get some more content. See here, we got a special shout out to Crypto Candy. Crypto Candy, my man. Were you first? I believe you were. Jono was almost first. Let's see here. We got Crypto Candy in the house. And we got Jono. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you every single day. Y'all guys are killing it in the group too. Absolutely killing it. We got Ian in the house. So happy you're here, guys. Is it raining where you're at? I would like to know that. Is it dark, cloudy, cool? Man, it's so cool outside. Like the temperature wise, feels really great. We got Fefe in the house. Fefe, appreciate you, man. I don't know how to pronounce it. Fefe, Fifi. I don't know. I'm guessing it's Fefe, like Pepe. Fefe. Grant in the house. What's up, Grant? Appreciate you, man, being here. Thank you very much. Lenny Kid. Lenny Kid's in the house. Appreciate you. Man, I'm not even going to try to say that word. Brutsiva, I'm guessing. Brutsiva. So, Brutsiva, appreciate you for being here. Hopefully, the video quality has gotten better. If it has, please let me know. Let's see. Ian says, okay, here we go. We got Theo in the house. What's up, Theo? Appreciate you, man, being here. Dylan, man, my man. Dylan. Hey, we got Road Dog. Road Dog says, the like button was mean mugging me, so I hit it. Nice. Please don't call the cops. As long as, I'm not going to say anything. But yes, very good. And of course, if y'all don't know, guys, Road Dog does have his own show. He is a fellow YouTuber, different by design, very funny, and I absolutely love his crypto bowl. So if he does that, it's always a hoot and a holler. But yeah, definitely check him out. Normally he's on at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sometimes earlier, sometimes later. But make sure you subscribe to him. Make sure to have that notification bell. That way you know when he's going live. But he's a good dude. He's a good dude. See here, French Toaster in the house. What's up, French Toaster? Let's see here. So we have a question, I think. So Brute Vesta says, this Bitcoin will be $2.7 million. Sure. I calculate this, and Ethereum will be 24,000, both by 2027. Ooh, 2 years. What year are we? 2 years. Okay. See, this Bitcoin will decrease a lot. They are erasing the poors, which have it in easy. Let's see here, $2.7 million. Well, my question is, what happened to the 100 and 150,000 by this time? That's what they were saying beginning of the year, that we're gonna have it. I mean, we still have time, you know, we still have time for December to see if we can hit a 100,000. So to do a 2x in about 2 months, anything's possible. It's crypto, anything's possible. But do I think it's going to hit 2.7 million by 2027? No. Maybe another 2 or 3 bull runs? No. Maybe another 3 or 4 bull runs? Possible. But nobody knows. I mean, shoot, they can do that today. Nobody knows. Let's see here. Jono says, I'm crying in the corner. Crypto Candy destroyed me. Getting into the chat first. It's all good, guys. Let's see here. Crypto Candy says, a fall over coast. Cool weather. Oh, man, here in Canada. Nice. Yeah, today's been really cool outside. Just nice breeze. See, Nader, what's up, Nader? Nader says, do you take into account different market sessions? Open, close, Asia? That is a very good question. I used to. I did. Now, I forget who does it. I have it on one of my indicators, on my favorites. I believe it's Lux Algo and it's free. And it's called Sessions, I believe. Or Market Sessions. See, like I used to use all these long time ago. Maybe it's this one. No, I don't think so. But I used to, and so you just put that on there, and of course it'll hopefully generate on this. But I don't anymore, just because I trade whenever I trade. So I trade when my, I'm not sure why it's not showing anything. I trade when my indicators give me an alert. That's when I trade. And before, it used to be, oh, I'm going to trade between 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and, 3 or whatever time, when the New York session was open. My alerts go off, I trade. And then there's times where my alerts were going off like constantly at 10:30 at night, 1:30 in the morning. And that's when the Asia market's up. So for me personally, I just set my alerts. When my alert goes off, I trade. I look to see if it's a good setup. If it is, I'm entering. So that's how I do it. But you can trade on the New York session or Asia session. I just go when my alerts go off, because that's telling me, hey, it's moving. Because it could be the New York session and my trade not be moving. Then, whatever session it is, more than likely Asia, my alert goes off. It's like, oh, the markets are moving. Let's enter. That's what I do. Great question. Let's see here. Going down the list. Let's see here. Root Vesta says, all the diamond and gold in Africa belong to U.S. Oh, did not know that. See here. If you have a Bitcoin, make them safe, then you can be taken away any moment. The dangers, those people are not playing. Keep your coin safe. Yes, definitely keep your coin safe. Here. Oh yeah, man. Appreciate you, man. Greatly. Let's see. AA says, hi, I'm from Malaysia. Well, good thing. Because if it was AAA, I would think you were coming from somewhere else. And it normally starts with, hello, my name is Joe, and I'm a... For those of you who get it, you get it. For those of you who don't, well, it's okay. All right. No coins, guys. No coins, really? Okay. So let's look at... Let's do Popcats. because PopCat gets me mad. It's still in the corner, and PopCat is punished because PopCat, I lost money on PopCat, like a lot of it. Here, hello everyone, my name is Ahmed. I think I said it right. Did I say it right? I probably messed it up too. I don't know how to, I can't read. I mean, I can read charts, but I can't read names, and I do apologize. Hopefully you don't get offended. All right. The PopCat's crying in the corner with me. Well, let's see. Let's look at some PopCats. Let's see. This is futures. Let us look at this. Man, look at that. We got stopped out right here. And then as soon as we got stopped out, target. Oh, we got stopped out over here. Oh, we were in the positive? No, we're in the negative. I guess so. Oh, we got stopped out in the positive, barely though. And then good thing, because it went all the way up, came down. Okay, so let's look at this from a brand new perspective. Suspective. Joe, what are you doing? Here. Sorry, I am from North Africa. Wow, man, we get some pretty far places. What time is it your time? And it's in North Africa. What time is it your time? Right now it's 3:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What time is it your time? So right now, looking at PopCat on the 4-hour time frame, let's get rid of all our indicators. Let's just look at this. So looking at this, we see, you know, we have our high, we had this, we had all this liquidity that the market makers wanted to take up. And they did. There's a very small demand zone right here. I mean, this sucker is teeny tiny. Demand zone. This 14. So this is a very tiny demand zone. Oh, we also have one right here. Well, no, because we need a break. It is 8:38 in Algeria that night. Nice. Let's see here. Yeah, so for us right now, it's 15:39. Nader says, regarding the market sessions, I'm hearing that when, for instance, Asia pumps, usually Europe consolidates and then the US market dumps all or most of the gains and vice versa. True? I don't know. All I do is I just trade when the market's telling me to trade. Now, now, if we just down that question, let's say this is Asia, and Asia pumps the coin, okay? And then let's say Europe consolidates. Well, if Asia pumped the coin, okay, so it did this, and then now Europe consolidates, okay? Then the US market dumps. Okay. So this is what is being said right now. You know, first Asia pumps the market, then Europe kind of consolidates, then US dumps. Well, US would have bought it down here. And then when they wake up and they see that it's consolidating, well, they're in gains. So I don't know about you, but I want to make profit. I want to buy low, so high. And then I'm going to sell. Now, let's reverse this. Let's just say, let's click on this. Let's just say the US, let's see if I can do this. let's say the US pumps. And let's see if I can get all this. Good Lord. Let's say the US pumps. And then this happens, and then this happens. Like, everybody wants to make money. So regardless who pumps it, like if they happen to wake up and they see that it's up or their targets have hit, they're going to do that. So that's my opinion. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Okay, moving on. Dylan says he's next to Africa at 11:39 p.m. Wow, at the moment. That's crazy. Yes, they often do play off each other. You're on the right track. Yeah. For me, the way I just kind of simplify it, because let's just say this was one of the markets. It doesn't matter who it is. One of the markets that pumps the coin. And then here's the consolidation and then the dump. You know, hopefully you have your targets, but not only that, they're not going to dump it to zero. You know, but also the market makers, like the market makers are making these moves. It just happens to be that more people are awake or trading at that moment. That's why they say, oh, the US is moving the coin. It's because Asia's asleep. Oh, Asia's moving the coin because US is asleep. So just, I don't know. That's kind of, I kind of see it. Let's see here. I think Vietnam stocks will collapse. I'm not too sure about stocks. I'm not smart on that. I can make money before the Malaysia 2. I find a lot below the zero crash. Nice. Hey, we got Mark in the house. What's up, Mark? Appreciate you, man, being here. Okay, very good. And Mark says it's 9:45 p.m. Nice. Very nice. All right, so looking at this, Hubcat, we had a really nice run up. Because of the run up, we created all this liquidity, and the market makers are very interested in bringing this back. Whether it's the US market, whether it's Asia market, it doesn't really matter. In my opinion, I just keep it simple. It moved a whole bunch. There's a really high possibility it's going to come down. Sure enough, came down. All right. We do have this very small demand zone right here. Nothing really here, because I mean it ate it all up. What else do we see? We do have a level. Let's mark our levels. So this is our low. Yeah, definitely nadir. See here, this is our high. This was our break of structure right here. And I'm gonna have to go this with our low. So with this being said, right now we need to just basically be careful. Like right now we may trade in this area for a little bit. If it breaks below this, more than likely it'll come down here to this demand zone. What's the percentage? Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I was afraid it was gonna be like 2-3%. It's like, man, why am I even charting this? So what I would like to see is right now it's in the indecision area. Like it could come up, could come down. This is the internal structure. Like this is gonna be noisy. This is the 4-minute or 4-hour chart. If it breaks this low, then we have a very high possibility it's coming down here to our demand zone. If it breaks this high, then we have this very strong possibility that it'll come into this zone right here. Let's do this zone, go from here to here. This will be our liquidity zone area. Let's see here. So there was a lot of supply So there was a lot of supply. So this was, let's go and delete this one. Oh. Let's delete this for right now. So this was a lot of, this was a supply zone. So here we had our breakup structure. Then it created this, which was our supply zone, very strong supply zone. So this is a resistance area. Again, all these words mean the same thing, in my opinion. And then, of course, it came in here again, and then now it came down. So for this, let's make this red. Go red. Hopefully y'all can see that. Okay. So if the price does come down, right now we have to wait. It's too early to do anything. If you get into this trade right now, it's just gonna maybe whipsaw for a while, just up and down, but it may do this and then finally break this. Once it breaks this low at 0.4636, this is when we need to look at it to possibly enter a short. So this is what I would right here. So that's our level that we need to watch. And let's do this as 1. Now the next level that we need to watch is this level right here, 9.5. And this level, if it breaks above this, then there's a very high possibility. So again, it could do this, and for how long, who knows. But I do like this coin, even though I'm upset with it. I do like this coin because it has a lot of volatility, all this up and downs. This is just great. Now, if it does break above this area, of course, you know, I see it coming into this sell pressure or sell supply zone, and then we just have to see what happens from here. You know, if this comes up very fast like this, then expect another dump, or not so much a dump, but another where the market makers are taking all this liquidity. All right, let's see here. But that's my plan on this one. So I would, right now, this is the danger zone. So inside here, this is the internal structure. I call this the danger zone because it can be going up and down, up and down. This is your high, this is your low for this area. Let's see here. See here, and the British pound, I think, okay, yeah. So I'm not familiar with all that. Like, I don't do stock or, you know, the money, forex. Here, I am weird. Haha. Crazy calculations. Hey, no, that just means you're smart. I like that. All right, any other coins, guys? Any other coins? We're going to put the timer on, and I believe the timer is set for about 5 minutes. So this will give you enough time to put in a coin. If not, that will be the end of the show. Again, we do this every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go over coins. We go over, well, for one is Bitcoin. Then we go over your coins, and then we go over the thought process behind the entries. You know, we go, if, you know, we get coins that are being posted, we look at the coin, we see where a strategic entry would be and why. That's important, like the reasoning behind it. And then not only that, but we show you the targets and the stop loss. Right now it's tough. Right now it's really tough with the market. Bitcoin is, you know, hopefully it goes up from here. Like, we have a lot of liquidity that it needs to grab. But if it does break down, I mean, we're looking at these areas. You know, this area still going in the demand zone between 50 and 52. And then we have this area right here, 41, 44. So, Jonas says, go look at FET. Yes. I don't remember if this one, okay, this one's on YouTube. Okay. So here we were talking, I'm not sure if I posted this on YouTube or I was just playing with this later. But price action was up here. And then here was our demand zone. This is on the 15-minute time frame. It did come down into our demand zone, and this is why this is important. Demand zones are important. Fair value gaps are important. And normally right above your demand zone is going to be a fair value gap. Normally. And so sure, here it went into, and this is when I was looking at it up here. And man, when you don't enter trades, you lose money. Funny. I was actually looking at this one. But it did come down into this area, then even further into the fair value gap, then shot up, creating this liquidity right here. It's coming up to our area of resistance, which, you know, we can put right here. And then more than likely, so this is on the, so what we have to do is we have to go to the bigger time frame. The bigger time, man, I can't see nothing. Okay, there's our break of structure right here. Coming down, this is our low, this is our high. So right now, this actually could be trading in between this area right here. It's a huge area. This is the area that it could be trading in right now. So, but I do think it really needs to close below 1.040 in order for us to consider this for our short. We have a lot of areas of interest right here, which is basically fair value gap. And this one's our demand zone. But let's go 15-minute time frame again. Dylan, yeah, man. You have a good night, brother. Cheat you. Let's see here. So looking at this, see what's going on with Ethereum. It's been some time since its ETF approval, but still no movement to the up. Yeah, Ethereum, I'm not even sure. I mean, we're gonna look at it real quick. But looking at this, again, I would set my alert right here. More than likely, this could come down here in this area, but it could also break up because, again, we're in that big zone. We're in this big area right here on the larger time frame. Anyway, but yeah, I'd wait on this one. I'd set my alert here. Oh, wait. EEZ1. Yeah, we'll do those really quick. Okay, so let's look at ETH really fast. ETH USDT. And again, normally we do this from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. So if you happen to tune in late, we go over Bitcoin, we go over your coins, and Ethereum, $2,200. Let's go to let's delete all this junk. Let's go to a daily time frame. Jeez. All right. So it's just, man, it's seen better days, that's for sure. So, wow. I haven't looked at Ethereum for a bit. Not looking good. That's for sure. We have all this area that can come back down to 1,500. Because all these are very small areas of liquidity. Very small areas of liquidity. So the price, it didn't come down and go up and then do this number and slowly going up and then doing this number. It didn't do any of that. It just coming up. And because of that, all this right here took out this. Then this part right here is taking out this part. And we still have all this to go. Man, that looks horrible. Let's see here. I know I said I was going to do this fast. You know, we got the high. I mean, this looks worse. Let me compare it to Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin looks better, but they're still really, really bad. Here was our break of structure right here. So right now, from here to here, this was our break of structure. This is currently our low. Notice I say currently because where did I not save it? Anyway, that's our low. And if we break that recent low, we're looking to come down and there's a lot of liquidity right here. I mean, throughout the whole thing, it's nothing but. I seriously do not think that it's going to come all the way down to 1285. I don't, because this is a really nice area right here. You know, fair value gaps galore. I don't think it'll come down to 1285. If it does come down far, I think maybe if it continues, if it breaks this level, doesn't find support here, we're looking at right around 1655-ish to maybe 1555. So somewhere in this area. Just curious. Let's do a fib from the beginning of the move here. So right now it came into the golden pocket, broke below. Right now it's just above the 786. Yeah, man, that's horrible. I'm trying to look for anything bullish. I don't. Like for me personally, I wouldn't be bullish on Ethereum until it breaks out of this golden pocket around 2916. Until then, I will remain bearish on this one because they can easily do this number and then of course start coming up. But until it breaks this level, and or we need more time to break another level. But basically we need to make a higher high. That's what I'm looking for, is a higher high. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Luna will be a very fast one. Luna, USDT. Okay, and we'll just do it on, let's see. Okay, Luna. For Luna, it's not looking good. I would wait for it to break above 0.4984, which would be roughly what, 40%, 50%? Good Lord. 50%. Yeah. I wouldn't touch it right now because it keeps on making close. Like here, we thought this was the low, the bottom. Then here, we thought this was the low, the bottom. Then here, we thought this was the low, the bottom. Here, we thought. So this could continue coming down. So for me, I wouldn't touch it until it breaks that level. And once it breaks that level, now we're starting to do higher highs. So that's what I would do on that one. Next one is Jasmine. Jasmine. On this one. This one looks better because we have this zone right here. So what we would have to do is, for it to be safe, we would actually have to, yeah, that's a lot too. Oh no, this is better. Okay. So what I would do on this one, again, none of this is financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes only. What I would do is I would enter the trade. Well, first what I would do is I would actually set my alert right around here. So let's get rid of this one. This is my alert color. I would set my alert. Look, we tried to get way up here and that didn't work. I would set my alert for this 0.02345 because that's just an awesome number. There's where I would set my alert. 0.02345. That's your alert there. The alert goes off. Your 4-hour candle must close above. Why is it not doing it? Good Lord. Must close above this number. And this number is, and let me get that for you real quick too. B. And paste. Like this. So the 4-hour candle must close above this. Now, when you enter this trade, again, not financial advice, I would put a lower entry right around 0.02007. This is where I would do my lower entry. Now, the reason I would do that is because once we break this level, we are looking for a possible retracement. And if it does pull back, so here we enter, and if it continues going up, then great. But look at all this that it came into. It broke up, came back down. So if we did enter here, I would have a lower entry here, and then hopefully it won't go past this. And then I'd have my stop loss down here. Okay, so we did this one, and we did this one. Mark says, Nader, classic newbies action. Got trapped in the sell the news event. No worries. Y'all. Yeah, in reference to Ethereum. Now, I was really surprised with Ethereum, how we got approved so fast. Man, I was thinking it was going to take 2, maybe 3 times. No. They're like, who wants the next EFT? Ethereum. Okay. What? Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Surprised the heck out of me. To hear, are you an American? Yes. Yes, I'm an American. Home of the brave, land of the free. All right. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Greatly appreciate all the love and support. If you haven't already, definitely smash the like. If you're brand new, make sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I go live every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We could do this for an hour. This is 1 hour of free mentorship. Normally when we have more time, especially like the first coin that we do, we go very in. Then as the time gets shorter, like we're already over time, I just go like really, really fast. So if you want a detailed thing on your coin, thought process, make sure to put those at the very beginning. I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not sure what time it is your time, but it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe. This is TradeIntuition. Make sure to check out the links in the description for different exchanges, different indicators, all that fun stuff. See you tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care. And now we hear my favorite song. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Where's my favorite song? Here it is.
Yeah, trade intuition, flipping charts, mad precision. We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money, profits rain like monsoon. Bull up bear, we adapt, typhoon. While it's packed, no room, full bloom. Path to riches, straight shot, no detour too soon. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it. Trade intuition, candlestick intuition. Charts wilder than Wild West ambition. We got the drive, mad clicks, no permission. Ready for the moon, orbits our mission.